Hi everyone, it's David from Sherwood Ford.
Along with Drew.
And today we're reviewing just a quick walk around presentation on a 2017 Ford Escape SE.
Yes, all-wheel drive.
The intelligent four-wheel drive system
Yes.
is a really cool feature on the vehicle. We know with the temperatures that are coming and the things that are going to be falling out of the sky, that traction that this vehicle provides is exceptional. So it's just one of the class exclusives that we'll talk about as we go through the vehicle. And there's a lot that really set apart the Ford Escape from all the competitor SUVs, making this really the #1 selling SUV in Canada. So we're going to go through it, and I think what we'll do is we'll just start on the front end of the vehicle here. So we're going to get Drew just to pop open the hood. We're going to talk about some of the engine choices. So you actually get some options. Let's put the camera around here. So the first engine option that's available on the SE is the 1.5 liter EcoBoost.
Yes.
Right. So what's the rating on that thing like?
We got 179 horsepower on this one and 177 foot-pounds of torque. So
okay, that's perfect. So it looks pretty straightforward. There's a cover on it, right?
Yep.
All the fluids are easily identifiable, right?
Yeah, no, this is a great engine, especially around the city. Good fuel efficiency, great fuel efficiency, but you know, it's still got lots of zip and go when you're just booting around town. And in all those different weather conditions that you're going to be out in this vehicle.
What's the next engine option on the vehicle?
On an SE, the next engine option would be a 2-liter EcoBoost, which that one's going to give you 245 horsepower and 275 foot-pound of torque. So
that's a lot.
Bump up. I've driven both of them. The 2-liter definitely has some go.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the base model is the S.
Right.
And what engine option does that have?
So that one comes with a 2.5 liter naturally aspired engine.
Yeah.
That one's going to give you 168 horsepower and 170 foot-pounds of torque.
Right. So EcoBoost, can you just quickly, what is that?
So any of the EcoBoost engines, those are going to be turbocharged engines. And so what that allows Ford to do is to use smaller displacements, but that are going to give you, better fuel efficiency when you're not putting the foot to the floor, when you don't need the power. But when you do need the power, those turbos are going to kick in, and they're going to give you that extra horsepower and very great torque. A lot of extra torque.
Now
as
with
well.
the 2-liter, there's a huge competitive advantage when it comes to towing.
Yeah, we've got up to 3,500 pounds of towing with a 2-liter EcoBoost.
Right.
Like
with
this.
the maximum trailer tow package on that Ford Escape, the 2-liter, wow.
Yeah, so you got a small little utility trailer, a small boat, a tent trailer or a small trailer. This vehicle can go to work for you.
Yeah, for sure it does. And the maintenance is pretty straightforward on them too, every 8,000 kilometers.
Yeah. Yeah, 8,000 kilometer oil changes.
Yep.
A lot of they cover a lot of stuff up, so you can't do a lot of stuff yourself anymore.
For sure.
But same old warranty as usual, 60,000 kilometer and 100,000 kilometer powertrain. So
right. So one of the fluids that's not something you have to worry about maintaining under the hood of the engine is the power steering fluid.
Yes.
Because?
Closed system now. Well, actually, it's electronic steering. Electronic steering, yes.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that anymore. It takes care of itself.
Yep. Electric power assisted steering on the Ford Escape. And this is the SE. Now you can notice the headlights on here. You've got halogen reflector and also halogen beam projector. Right, together with the fog lights down at the bottom, the front grille, nice trapezoidal shape, kind of sporty looking too, and it's got really nice lines in the hood, as you can see. Yeah,
the nice 3 bars in the front.
Just looking right down the side of the vehicle, they call this a kinetic form. It looks like it's in motion. It's a nice style.
Yes.
It's got a beautiful style. Wheels?
Wheel-wise, there's actually quite a few different options on the Escape. But these ones should be 18-inch aluminum wheels, wrapped in all-season tires.
Michelin tires on there. There's a nice aluminum alloy wheel. Front disc brakes.
Yep.
How about the back? Rear disc brakes too.
Yes.
All right. So rear disc and front disc brakes.
Right.
Now, with the intelligent four-wheel drive system, is there anything that I have to do to manually engage that system?
No, the great thing about that system is that it monitors road conditions 100 times a second.
Yep.
To always be looking at whether there's any slippage going on at any of the wheels, and it's going to adjust power front and back, left and right, all those different angles to get you traction. Now, personally, I experienced this vehicle last winter.
Yep.
Icy, slushy, some of those bad road conditions that we had. And there's actually a setting inside where you can see the power distribution on all the different tires.
Yeah.
I thought that would be pretty neat to see when, we're in the middle of a blizzard, what's happening with the power. Now, I was actually a little bit surprised that it wasn't engaging more for how much traction I felt that I had.
Oh, yeah.
So it was engaging, it was moving power from the front to the rear, but it wasn't a full-blown even power distribution from front to back. But it really did provide a lot of traction in those conditions.
When the system needs it, it'll split the torque 50-50 front to back when it's needed.
Yep.
So depending on the road conditions, it'll automatically do that for you. Otherwise, you're just cruising down the highway, front wheel drive.
Yep. No, gives you better fuel economy that way, but when you do need it, it's there.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay. So another really cool feature that makes this the #1 selling SUV is Sync Connect with Ford Pass.
So on this SE model, I've actually, I had the key in my pocket, but with Ford Pass Sync Connect, you can actually use your phone as a remote starter for this vehicle. There's a modem located in the back, and that way you can check your fuel level. You can remote start this vehicle. You can set a timer, a scheduled start every morning at this time is when I want to leave to work. I want to warm it up for 5 minutes beforehand. So the great thing about that, no range issues. You can start it from wherever you are, whenever you want.
As long as you've got cell service.
Exactly. As long as you've got cell service, you can start the vehicle.
Ford Pass app, you'll want to check that out.
Yeah, great feature.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? You don't even have to own a Ford to use Ford Pass app, like for parking.
No, exactly. It does keep track of where you park your vehicle.
Yeah.
There's some options to show you available parking spaces near you. So it is a very useful app, and of course, it gives you a lot of access to Ford content, questions, frequently asked questions, and help with your Ford.
Right. Now, there's a lot of cargo room. How many liters of milk could I fit in there?
1,925 liters of cargo space.
Yeah.
So we'll open up the back and we'll show you just how much space, but essentially, if you fold down the seats, I'm 6 feet and I could lay out there, in the whole back, no problem.
Yeah, well, when you're shopping for an SUV, you want to have that roominess, the comfort for passengers, right?
Well, you know what, and the shape as well. It gives you, you're not cutting off angles with some of the slanted backs. It's a very usable space as well.
Yeah, let's have a look inside, shall we?
Here, I'll open up the door
Sure,
for
do you want to jump on in?
Sure.
Sure, why not? So, how tall are you?
I'm 6 feet.
Yep. How's that legroom working? Pretty good?
The legroom is plenty, yep. I'm 6 feet. I can definitely tell that the seat is up.
And
but there is plenty of room to go
10-way
lower.
power adjustable.
Yes, lumbar support as well.
Now get that seat comfortable where you'd have it, and then we'll take a look at the back seat to see what kind of room we have there. So
that would be me probably right about there.
Now I notice you got a dead pedal there for your left foot. That's nice and comfortable.
Yep, makes things nice and comfortable.
Easy access to the pedals.
Got lots of room.
Steering column, now you got to get that adjusted. And it telescopes if you push it away from you or pull it towards you, right?
Yeah. Give yourself a little more room.
Get that comfortable. Now let's just, I'm just going to open up the back door here. We're going to have a quick boo. Right. Now I want to sit in here. Let me get in. And I'm 6'1", and I want you to see that I have still plenty of knee room.
You've got room back there?
I got room too.
No more of this. Can you fit? Let me move up further, and you're the driver, and your knees are in the steering wheel.
No doubt, right? And also while I'm back here, I've got rear vents and power outlet,
power outlet,
all that fun stuff. So let me come back around the front here. Oh, by the way, the rear seat is 60-40 split. So if we wanted to, we could have one side down to extend the cargo room. Or heck, you can even recline the rear seat.
Yeah.
Just like the front passengers can recline.
Yeah.
So, center armrest, lots of storage.
Center armrest, we've got...
Now, what have we got in there for power? And
we've got the 12-volt. We've also got a USB port. Now, a nice little thing, I drive one of these, and a nice little thing is there's also When you're dealing with center consoles and you've got a USB plug, that means you've got a cord. Unless you want to put your phone in there or whatever device you're going to plug, there's nice little notch outs here so that you're going to be able to put the cord through and it's not going to damage the cord itself.
That's a nice feature.
Just a tiny little thing, but
yeah. Now, another thing that they changed on the vehicle was the emergency brake.
Yes.
You know, it used to be a handbrake beside your leg.
Right.
That's been moved.
Now it's just a power button, so you pull it up, turns it on, or push it down and it will turn it off.
Right. And that's actually created a lot more room for the driver.
There's a lot of room between the bin here, the cup holders. There's another small holder, as well as up front, you know, with another smart charging USB port and 12-volt power as well.
Yeah. Now, the center display?
Yeah, we've got Sync 3 equipped on this one. So we've got the nice big display. That'll give us navigation, satellite radio controls.
Right.
If you did have an iPhone or an Android device connected to CarPlay, Apple CarPlay or Android CarPlay, that's going to show up right on the screen, allow you to text message, use some of your Apple functions, just like you would on your phone, Siri.
Yeah, all the latest in technology.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, it just keeps going. We got paddle shifters on the steering wheel here.
Yeah. Some of the available options, you know, you can get a heated steering wheel on your Escape.
Yep, this one is equipped with heated seats, but you can also get it with a heated steering wheel. You know, there's lane keep assist that you can have as an available option on this.
Right, as well as adaptive cruise control.
Adaptive cruise control,
now,
love
you
that
haven't
feature.
got that feature now on your Escape.
No, I don't.
You told me that, you know, I wish I had it.
I do. I just did, you know, a little drive out to see my parents a couple of weekends ago, some highway driving, and, you know, it's... With adaptive cruise control, if you come up to that vehicle because you're going a little bit faster than them, instead of, you know, with normal cruise control having to cancel it, step on the brake, slow down, it'll automatically do that for you.
Just adjust to the speed.
It adjusts to the speed of the vehicle in front of you, the gap.
Yeah.
And then when that car moves out of the way, it sets you right back to your set cruise speed.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a nice convenient feature to have.
Yes.
Right.
There's also available park assist on the Escape.
Now that park assist has been enhanced.
Yes.
So perpendicular parking is
perpendicular parking, parallel parking. It'll also help you unpark. So it'll get you out of your parking stall as well as park you.
Sure. It's one of those stressful things that everybody sort of like, you know, it kind of bugs you a little bit, right? Parking,
yeah,
you know.
You know what? Actually, the nice thing driving an Escape is I do really like how drivable it is in the city.
Yeah.
I've driven all of the Ford products, and you know, an F-150 is great, but when you're limited parking, the Escape is just easy to maneuver. It's easy to drive around. It's easy to get into a parking stall.
Right, right. Fully automatic headlights. I mean, there's a lot more features that we could go through in here.
Auto start-stop technology with the EcoBoost engines, both the 1.5 and the 2-liter.
Yeah.
Dual panel, dual panel panoramic Vista roof.
Oh, there you go. That's the whole.
That is the whole phrase. It's huge.
Panoramic Vista roof. It takes up 40% of the roof. Actually,
it's
almost
huge.
half of it.
And you know what it really does is allow a lot of light into the cabin. So you never feel like you're closed in the Escape with that feature.
Right.
It's always nice and open and bright.
Yep. You got map lights above, storage compartments. You got vanity mirrors that are
lit. I mean, wow.
It's jam-packed.
Yeah.
Let's go around the back and check out all that cargo room that you talked about.
For sure.
So
now another available option not equipped on this one would be the hands-free power liftgate. So,
right. So if it had the intelligent keyless entry.
Yes, if it had the intelligent keyless entry available on a titanium model, we would just be able to kick our foot underneath as long as the key was in our pocket or on us.
Right.
And this lift gate's going to open up.
Right. Now this is a power lift gate.
Yes. So as soon as I do touch the handle, it does open up on its own. And it's got the adjustable height, so you can move this down and set this to a different height if you've got height restrictions that you need to watch for.
Right. So in the back here, the tonneau cover.
So we've got a bit of a privacy feature here. You can make sure that you all of your goodies that you've stowed in the back are just hidden away from anybody being able to see them.
Yep. And by the way, that bar can be removed as well.
Yes.
So if you wanted to fill the cargo right to the roof.
Oh yeah, simply just pull it in and it pops out. So nice and easy.
Yep.
Underneath we got spare tire. That modem I was talking about is located just in the back corner there.
That's for your Sync Connect with Ford Pass.
Yes.
You want to get that app.
Yep.
Now it's also a nice, you know, low level here for loading.
Yeah, it's not too high, so it's easy to get lots of stuff in there, and it's nice and flat too.
It is.
That's definitely a nice feature.
Absolutely. The rear seats, split. So why don't you drop one side down for us? You'll notice how it's flat all the way through.
Yes.
Flat load
Makes
floor.
it really easy with some of those bigger boxes and bigger loads. You're not hopping over a bunch of different objects in the back there. It's just nicely slides right through.
Yep.
And even, I'll pop this one down.
Sure, let's have a look.
Just see how much room there is.
Sure, let's have a look. And again, if we take out the, let's take that out. So look at how much room is available for all the cargo or things that you might want to move or transport.
Yeah.
Besides people.
Besides people, it is a very versatile SUV.
And that's a key.
Yes.
Because we use our SUV for more than just going back and forth to work.
No, I mean, whether it be your shopping trip, you've got big things. You can carry furniture items in the back of here. It really does give you a lot of space. And like I said, I mean, I could fully lay down in the back of this. So if you really wanted to, you throw an air mattress in the back.
I guess you could do that too, right?
Yeah.
Take it camping. Sure. Okay, well, let's close her down. Move that out of the way.
I can just push the button. The door's going to close on its
Notice
own.
the
Rear camera, which is connected to the Sync 3 screen in the front.
And of course, we've got your parking sensors on the back here as well.
Yep. So we talked about that yesterday. Gives you a nice warning in advance of
you know what, a great
objects.
feature. On the SC, we've got rear park sensors. On a Titanium, we've actually got side and front sensors as well.
Yes.
So it really does give you a 360-degree sensor view of your vehicle. It'll show you anywhere you're getting close to an object. If there's a low pole that you can't quite see, it's going to give you an alert and warning.
Yeah. Nice styling from the rear too, right? The rear tail lights that
wrap around,
right?
With good reflectors on the lower portion of the bumper. You know, we're talking about visibility to other drivers for safety. And the dual exhausts are kind of a nice touch as well.
Yeah, keeps it nice and sporty.
All right, let's walk around to the side. Now, how wide is that door open right now? Is it all the way? Oh, look at that. Now it is.
It's almost 90 degrees.
Wow.
So makes it nice and easy as far as getting in.
Yeah. Or maybe, you know, putting that car seat in, right?
Yeah.
Now that backrest needs to come forward just a hair. Let me grab that there for you. Like so. Okay,
There we go.
great. By the way, we've got front airbags, side airbags, and curtain airbags.
Yes, all the way up on the sides, on the pillar, in the front.
You know, one of the things about the Escape is that this vehicle is, as I understand it, is about 80% recyclable. For instance, the materials that are used in the seating, they're not made from oil-based materials.
No, they're a soybean-based seat.
Right.
So, yeah, nice environmentally friendly.
It's an environmentally friendly product.
Yes.
So at the end of its life cycle, you know, most of it's going to recyclable materials instead of to the landfill. That's a good thing.
Always.
Yeah. 10-way power adjustable seat again for the passenger. Nice styling on the vehicle. Now, if you can't get everything inside, what about on top?
On top, we've got side rails, and then we've also equipped this one with the cross rails as well. So we've got a Thule storage bin on the top. Now it's not secured just because we're moving vehicles inside and out, but that would allow you the opportunity to put some extra cargo space up there or strap things in if you wanted to up there as well.
A really nice finish on the vehicle with the lower chrome trim that runs down the sill. The piano finish black on the pillars.
Well, as long as you can't even see it in here anymore, but we've got the door pad codes.
Yes, the secure pad on the driver's side.
On the driver's side, yeah. So you don't need your keys to get into the vehicle. You got your code. You can punch it in and get right in.
Code that you can just get in and out
without the key, right?
Yeah, heated side mirrors as well.
Now these side mirrors have an additional side mirror. It looks like.
Yeah, so we call this the blind spot mirror. Now on an SE like this, you know, you get the dual mirrors. On a titanium model, we've actually got a bliss system, so a blind spot information system. It's going to give you a little amber light in the corner when someone's in your blind spot. That's not it though. It also comes with cross traffic alert. So if somebody is backing up or going to be crossing your path going backwards, it's going to give you an audible sound and tell you, hey, just hold on just a second.
Right. So there really are a lot of class exclusives and convenient comfort features, technology that's just been jam-packed into the Escape.
It's one of the easiest vehicles to drive, and you know what? All the features that it has in it. It's a nice vehicle.
Yeah. Is it any wonder it's the #1 selling SUV in Canada?
I can see why it is, because it just covers so many bases.
It does, and all you have to do is come down to Sherwood Ford to experience it for yourself. It's really easy here. There's no pressure or hassling or, you know, any of that nonsense that you're going to experience maybe someplace else. A nice place to come and visit with a friend. And check out the vehicles in the comfort of our showroom, or take one out on the road and go for a drive and just experience it for yourself. You have to give yourself that opportunity. If you're shopping for an SUV, Sherwood Ford is the place to come. We're the home of the giant deal.
Always.
And employee pricing is ending soon.
Yes, October 2nd it's done, so inventory is starting to dwindle down a bit.
Hurry.
Yeah, come on in, take a test drive, find the one that meets your needs.
Yeah, from the giant selection of vehicles that we have, we're sure to be able to help you find one that suits your tastes, your styling, and your budget.
Yes.
So thanks very much for joining us on our Walk Around Wednesday. Till next time, guys, have yourselves a giant day and take care for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.